Hello, strategic management students. It's Fred David here. Thank you for listening in with us a few minutes today on chapter 7. Actually, if you have your book with you, I'm on page 224 in the 17th edition. This chapter 7 is on management and marketing issues, important, vitally important in strategy implementation. You know, you can have the greatest or best product or service on the planet, but if nobody knows about it, then you wouldn't have revenues and certainly no profits. So this section on page 224, we have actually only 6 pages here on marketing. We'll look at a couple of tools, techniques, concepts here important in trying to reach actual customers and potential customers in the most cost-effective manner. You understand the reason marketing is a major in all colleges and universities quite commonly, and is that it costs so much to do marketing. There's a right way. We need to spend our available marketing monies as efficiently as possible. So I see on page 224 here, some of the key marketing issues would be, for example, number one there, how to make advertisements more effective, to more interactive, to be more effective. And number two, how to take advantage of social media conversations going on out there about the company and the industry, how best to manage those conversations for the benefit of the company. Number three, to use exclusive dealerships or multiple channels of distribution. So these are a variety of marketing topics that for the marketing majors who coming into this course would have had probably 6 courses on marketing. I think you learned in prior courses, and you see here on page 224 and 225 that there's a need to segment markets, use target marketing, and then target positioning, market positioning. The reason we marketers use this is it's typically too expensive to try to reach everybody. You want to try, as I mentioned a second ago, reach actual customers and potential customers in the most effective, cost-effective manner as possible. Certainly, we're familiar with the marketing mix. Remember that, the product, place, promotion, and price. I see this illustrated for you on page 225. But in your comprehensive strategic management project, I'm going to need to see 1 or 2 or 3 perceptual maps, because marketers use perceptual mapping extensively to try to determine how to best position their products and services versus major rival firms. In fact, if you looked over in the Sanderson Farms sample case that I hope you're referring back to, you see that student used perceptual maps and included Purdue Farms and Pilgrim's Farms and Tyson Foods. And you see how Sanderson Farms positioned versus those in terms of price and availability of product variety. How do marketers develop perceptual maps? Well, you could conduct a survey of, let's say, 1,000 customers, ask them key questions, and based on their response, each response would really represent a point in a perceptual map. I see a perceptual map, the first one here in chapter 7 on page 227. And so there we're comparing insurance companies, State Farm, Geico, Progressive, Allstate, Insurance, and the General. So again, you could survey 1,000 customers out there, or just the general public, ask them questions about these various insurance companies, and then position. This one is based on excellent customer service, and it's based on high to low price. And so you end up with a scatter plot, a scatter diagram in these perceptual maps. So this is a tool, like I said, used extensively among companies and organizations to try to determine how can we most cost effectively reach our actual customers and potential customers. I see another perceptual map developed on page 228 here for Marriott. And this one is, instead of companies, we have the different Marriott brands of hotels. So I see here, this one is based on high customer satisfaction on high to low price. So there are countless numbers, a number of perceptual maps that could be developed for any company at any time to see how to best position their product or services versus rival firms. And so that's going to be a key marketing technique I'd like you to try to incorporate and include in your comprehensive strategic planning project. Folks, thank you so much for joining in with me a few minutes here. I'm going to move on into chapter 8 here in a moment. This is going to be on financial and accounting issues that impact strategy implementation. We'll focus on corporate evaluation, projected financial statement analysis, EPS, EBIT analysis, and so forth in chapter 8. So it's good to see you today. We're going to move on into chapter 8. Thank you.